Pawar versus Pawar. What does the Gen Next of the Pawar family, Yugendra Pawar, US educated, now taking on his uncle, have to say? I caught up with him earlier today in Baramati. Listen in. Now by Yugendra Pawar, who is contesting, making his debut election here in Baramati, fourth generation Pawar, in a way. Let's be honest, you're taking on your uncle. This is a family fight. And that's why people feel that, why is this happening? Why are the Pawar splitting apart? Are you being used to take on Ajit Pawar as part of this war between Sharad Pawar and Ajit Pawar?
Not at all. I think you know Mr. Pawar since many years, and I think anything that he does, he always does it in a positive way. So I don't think he will use somebody, especially not his grandson. The relation between a grandfather and a grandson is usually very different. And I don't think Pawar Saab will do that. See, it's unfortunate, it's sad that it has come to this. But it would not have been like this if it would not have happened in the Lok Sabha. We had met in the Lok Sabha as well at Baramati at that time, and we spoke at length about, how these things are happening. But, they say once the bullet is fired, you can't take it back.
But you mentioned...
And this is something like that.
But you mentioned Lok Sabha, and interestingly, then it was Sunetra Pawar versus Supriya Sule. And then Sharad Pawar and to some extent Supriya seemed to hold Ajit Pawar responsible for putting up his wife against he was blamed for that, for making it a family war. Now Sharad Pawar or you and your father might be blamed that why are you being put up against Ajit Pawar? I mean, are you responsible this time?
Fair enough. See, today in this whole thing, I'm a very junior member of the family, of the party, so I'm a very small piece of the puzzle. If you want a better, real answer, you should speak to Mr. Pawar himself. He'll be able to give you...
No, I spoke to him also. I spoke to him also, and he didn't seem to be clear on just what... He said new generation. What he did tell me, I think it's time for a new generation to take over. Now, that argument could be made then, that why is Ajit Pawar not given his child? Why does it need to be against Ajit Pawar? Why does Yogendra need to be against Ajit Pawar for the new generation to come through?
I got your point, but see, today, for many years, it was Pawar Saab and Ajit Dada that worked together, and that was their generation that worked together for, I think, close to 30-35 years until, whatever this split happened. And the new generation now is my generation. We are, as we say, millennials. So if we are coming into this field, I think it's good for
why against your uncle?
Everybody.
You see, the question is why should it be against your uncle? You could have done it against anyone else.
Fair enough. It's not that against uncle or anybody. It is somebody who has gone with the BJP, and always we've opposed the BJP ideology. We've always opposed the BJP, and because it just happens to be my uncle, that's the unfortunate part about it. But it's not a fight between the uncle, or it's not a family fight, at least not according to us. According to us, it's an ideological fight. It's a fight for the Congress ideology or the NCP ideology or Pawar Saab's ideology against the Hindutva ideology of the BJP.
One allegation which Narendra Modi in particular makes again and again, BJP, Parivarvad, that Pawar Sahib and your party practices Parivarvad. Supriya Sule, Rohit Pawar, even Ajit Pawar for a while, now Yogendra, all within the family. You want to control Baramati and keep it within the family.
See, that's not true. I think the people of Baramati, they decide who they want as their representative. Today there are 26 candidates that are contesting from Baramati.
But the control is with the Pawars.
No, but that's because the people are with the Pawars. The people are with the Pawar family. If the people, they go with somebody else, it's up to them, right? But just because our family has worked here for so many years, it's not correct to discount them.
No, Ajit Pawar said Gautam Adani, Amit Shah, Praful Patel, Ajit Pawar were all together and Sharad Pawar encouraged the conversation with the BJP.
See, kya hai? Today, say if one of your journalists or one of your news anchors wants to go out and look out for better prospects or wants to see what, say, somebody like somebody else, I won't take any other channel's names, but if somebody else is offering them something, it's all part of a negotiation thing. You don't have to take each and everything. Just because somebody is sent for negotiations doesn't mean that you have to actually jump ship. You can also talk, you can have dialogue. We all live in a democracy. We're all civilized people. Just because you talk to somebody, just because you meet with somebody, doesn't mean you're going to partner up with them.
Okay, I have a question about that. We met during Lok Sabha.
That's right.
How do you see the difference now, the Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha? In fact, we saw you for the first time during Lok Sabha in the political campaign. Earlier, it used to be only Sharad Pawar, Ajit Pawar and Supriya Sule. For the first time we saw you. Now, what is the difference from Lok Sabha to Vidhan Sabha?
Look, kya hai ki I came in front of the media
For the first time.
for the first time in the Lok Sabha, but I've been campaigning ever since I was 10, 12 years old. Just at that time, you guys never took me seriously. But now, since the Lok Sabha, you all have been taking me a bit more seriously.
Is it only us who should take you seriously or somebody else should take you seriously?
and giving me more attention in front of the media. I'm very grateful for that. But it's just how it has happened to be.
No, you said this is an ideological fight, but it is a fight also. I mean, we all see it as a fight for Baramati ka boss kaun. We saw it even in Lok Sabha, Baramati ka boss kaun. That time Sharad Pawar showed that he is the boss. It is also about that. Ajit Pawar, all said and done, has worked here for 30, 35 years. He's built so many institutions.
Fair.
Can you deny that?
He's not built. You tell me one institution.
The Biotechnology Institute, you claim none of those institutes are built by him.
It's not my claim. If you go back and if you study the history of Baramati, it's a fact that it was brought by Mr. Pawar. So,
Are you giving no credit to Ajit Pawar for the development of Baramati?
That's not fair. When it comes to the development of Baramati, I don't think it's any one person's claim or yogdan, contribution, not any one person's contribution. It's the entire Pawar family. It's all of our karyakartas. It's all the people that have supported us throughout the years. And it's a combination of everybody's small joint efforts, big, small, everything that contributes to the development of Baramati.
But is that family legacy being destroyed? When you fight each other like this, family legacies get destroyed.
It's quite sad. I mean, I understand your question and where you're coming from. I know it's unfortunate. I know it's quite sad. But it's not we who left. I am where I was yesterday. My family is where we were yesterday. We've not gone with any opposing ideology. We've not left the party. So, you know, it's sad that it had to happen this way.
To finish?
I'm too small of a member of the family and I'm just working in the district as a normal karyakarta. But I think the seniors should answer this question.
Could there be a realignment after the election? I mean,
After
could the Pawars come together? You all come together for family function, Ganesh Chaturthi, Diwali.
This time for the first time we saw that you were not together.
But is there a possibility of you all coming together after the election?
See, after the election,
Anything is possible?
Anything is possible, you know that.
Acha, anything is possible.
Anything is possible, you know that. In politics, they say politics is the art of the possible. That's a saying in English.
So you're not ruling it out. You're not ruling out a family reconciliation.
No, it's because that I don't know, right? Like today, I'm just looking after Baramati Taluka. It's my first election, so I'm just going across the district. I'm just trying to campaign for myself wherever I can. And even if this decision does happen, it's not my decision to take. So because I'm such a junior karyakarta or such a, say, fresher in the scheme of things, when this decision is taken, it will be taken by the seniors in the party.
One final question. If Ajit Pawar comes walking down the road and meets you, what will you tell him? Ajit Pawar sir, ithe aale, if he meets you across the road and he says, what will you say to Ajit Dada?
I'll not tell him anything.
What will you say?
I'll touch his feet and I'll ask him for his blessing. That's about it.
Not for forgiveness.
No,
Not
what-
for forgiveness.
what have I done?
For taking him on. For fighting him.
It's not. I'm not fighting him. I'm fighting the BJP. It just happens to be that he is being supported by the BJP.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there, Yogendra. US returned graduate and has worked now in Baramati and is making his political debut. 50 years, the Sharad Pawar family has dominated Baramati. This time, whoever wins, it will be a Pawar.
Correct.
Whether it is Ajit Pawar or Yogendra Pawar, jo jeetega wo Pawar hi hoga, right?
That's right. But it's also, it's not because of that. It's because the Pawar family has contributed a lot to the development of Baramati. Everybody has.
Okay.
And that's why the people of Baramati, they want somebody from the Pawar family and specifically somebody supported by Mr. Sharad Pawar.
Okay, we've heard from Yogendra Pawar. We'll of course get many more voices. You're watching Maharashtra Masa.